Parents punish their kids when they break the rules, and governments punish parents when parents break the rules. But there's a whole lot less leeway and a whole lot more red tape when it comes to punishing parents. Today, a Michigan County prosecutor cut that tape, and she brought down the hammer on the parents of the suspected gunman who allegedly shot to death 4 students and injured 7 more people at his school. Joining me now is Mark Barden. He is the co-founder and CEO of Sandy Hook Promise. On December 14th, it'll be 9 years since his 7-year-old son, Daniel, was killed at Sandy Hook Elementary School in Connecticut. Also with us is child and adolescent family therapist, Darby Fox. Welcome to both of you, and thank you so much for being here tonight on this story. And I should just remind parents that those 2 parents are still on the lam tonight. They were facing 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter, and they just didn't show up. 4 o'clock today, so tick-tock. They're still out there somewhere, and cops are looking for them. Darby, I'd like to start with you, and I want to play something that this prosecutor said today, because she spoke not only as a prosecutor, as a civic leader, but also as a mother. That's not normal for prosecutors to do, but she had a reason. I want you to take a listen to this, and I'll ask you on the other side. Take a look.
I have tremendous compassion and empathy for parents who have children who are struggling and at risk for whatever reason. And I am by no means saying that an active shooter situation should always result in a criminal prosecution against parents. But the facts of this case are so egregious. Reading this document, looking at it, reading the words, "help me," with a gun, blood everywhere. This doesn't just impact me as a prosecutor and a lawyer, it impacts me as a mother. The notion that a parent could read those words and also know that their son had access to a deadly weapon that they gave him is unconscionable, and I think it's criminal.
Darby, the words she said, "I have tremendous compassion and empathy for parents who have children who are struggling." This alleged shooter had to have been struggling to have pulled something like this off. But it doesn't give them a pass if they knew the things they knew. Help me get around this, because I am struggling with just processing what these parents knew and what this kid allegedly did.
So Ashleigh, it's really hard to get around that. Those parents clearly knew that there were issues that were pretty severe with their child at school, whether it was bullying, he was being isolated, rejection of some sort. This never comes out of the blue completely. And the fact that they were duplicitous in getting him a gun. And then once you get into the school today where you see that, or when it happened that morning, and you see the note with "help me," with blood and a gun, I don't know anyone who wouldn't then say, we need to get this kid immediate help, not 48 hours, not after English class, right now. We need to help this child. So I don't know, Ashleigh, I can't, it's beyond angry. It's incredibly sad.
It's shocking. It's beyond comprehension is what it is. And Mark Barden, I know that Sandy Hook Promise has made it the mission to help kids and parents understand red flags, understand what to look for, understand how to raise those red flags, how to deal with things, how to maybe offset behavior before it becomes deadly like this. But then you hear a story like this, and I can't imagine. It feels like 100 steps backwards.
Well, you know, you're right about that, Ashleigh. And I'll just say off the top that my heart and my thoughts are with those families right now. This is devastating and unreal, and my heart is with them. What they're dealing with, because I've been living this for, as you say, just about 9 years now, and it never gets any easier. So I just want to get that out in the beginning. And yes, thank you for acknowledging the work that we do at Sandy Hook Promise. You know, we know from research that almost always there are warning signs. And if folks are trained on how to identify, recognize those warning signs, and then they have the tools to get that individual connected to the help that they need or whatever services might help them through this, we're preventing tragedies like this. We're preventing suicides, other acts of violence, just by teaching students how to know the signs, tell a trusted adult, that could be a parent, a faith leader, or a coach, anybody in their network who can then connect this individual to whatever supportive services they need and get in front of this. And it's about prevention.
And just a last comment, Darby, you know, there are a lot of kids who have antisocial personalities. They come across as unusual or strange, and they are not killers. How on earth are kids supposed to tell the difference? And are teachers supposed to tell the difference? And for that matter, parents, how are they supposed to tell the difference?
Well, I think the important thing here is we don't really know, and we can't tell the difference. So what we want to address is someone who is having severe trouble with making friends, with interacting socially. If you think they're weird, then we need to tell somebody about that. And we need to teach our kids to be inclusive and be curious. As you know, was just mentioned, we need to take these warning signs and then do something about them. So there's not one school shooting that didn't have warning signs. There's not one. So I think we really have to act in advance. Sandy Hook, the child was very odd. He locked himself in his room. His mom bought him all kinds of ammunition. These things should not go unchecked. And I think we need to teach kids to reach out. They do know, they saw the social media. They have to reach out and say, this is a little dark, or this is scary. And as adults, it's our responsibility to then go ahead and act on that.
Well, listen, Mark, I just wanted to tell you, I was there 9 years ago, and it's hard to believe that it's only been 9 years because it feels like yesterday for me, and I cannot imagine what it feels like for you, especially as this anniversary comes up and then this story happens. So I just want to let you know, as you are magnanimous to those parents, I think the rest of us watching right now are very magnanimous towards you, and we want to just send you our love and prayers.
Thank you, Ashleigh. That means a lot. I appreciate that.
And let's hope we don't continue meeting like this. Honestly, it's just awful. And thank you to both of you. I really appreciate your wisdom tonight. Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.